Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman. And today, I will be presenting you with Star Wars The Black Series, Gaming Greats Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Flametrooper. That, my friends, is a mouthful. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or to help out the channel further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available in the future. And with all that said, let's get into it! And as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's first of all take a look at the packaging. The front. Boop. There we go. Star Wars The Black Series on the top. A window to let some light in and a hook. Nice big window. And too much light. There we go. Nice big window showing off the figure and his accessory. Or is it accessories? Yes, there seems to be a backpack in there. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Flametrooper. Warning! Don't stick things in your American pie hole that don't belong there. 4 and up. Hasbro. Did I say Gaming Greats? Gaming Greats. On this side, nice artwork of the Flametrooper. On this side, the Black Series Gaming Greats. Sliver of a window. The stripe continuing from the front. And Star Wars The Black Series on the bottom. Small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China, print symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. Although that symbol is interesting. On the back, Star Wars The Black Series Flametrooper. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order features Flametroopers, specialized commandos that support the war machine of the Galactic Empire. Highly proficient in the use of incendiary weapons. So he likes flamethrowers and stuff that go boom boom. Jedi Fallen Order, Gaming Greats, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. He's number 3 in the series. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. And under here, don't stick things in your other language pie holes that don't belong there. Warnings. Disney print, Hasbro print, some more small print, made in China print. And my friends, that completes a look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And let's start off with the accessories because that's what we normally do. And here is his flamey backpack full of flame juice. And it does have a hose on it. And it should connect to the gun. I haven't tried that yet. Nicely detailed. It does have a few paint apps on there. It's the peg that holds it on its back. And again, it does have a hose. It's a plastic hose. It's not a rubber hose. So we have that. And let's grab the handy dandy tweezers for a second. Take a look at the flame-throwing weapon. Nice details, all molded in a solid color. And it looks pretty much the same on this side. Side, not size. And you can see a hose, the fuel hose, running up to the nozzle. So there we go, is that. And there's a hole. There's the hole where the hose goes. Let's take a look at the figure. Reminds me a lot of a Snowtrooper. And this head, where have I seen this before? I don't know. Very reminiscent looking of a Snowtrooper, for him to be the opposite number. And in fact, I do think this comma piece is the same piece. But I don't think there's a whole lot more reuse from the Snowtrooper on this guy other than this piece. And I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll look at it when we do comparisons. But nice detail. Not a lot of wash in there. Texture on this fabric parts. Even texture on the comma. Some bit of scuffing on the knee pads, but I'm not sure if that was intentional or if it just kind of happened. And then he has some overlays over his boots. Because you can see here's the boots with the laces. And then this kind of sits on top of it. This almost looks like a World War I, World War II piece. So that's pretty neat. And then we have, you know, some paint apps where needed. Let's check out his articulation. At the head, because of the mask and the helmet, you get about that much and about that much. If you forced it, you probably could get the full Exorcist out of it, but I'm not going to do that. At the shoulder, the pads, shoulder pads do go up under the chest armor to increase his range of motion to about 90 degrees. So that's good. 360 degrees of rotation there. Nothing in the upper bicep. A single jointed elbow that gives you better than 90 degrees, and it does have 360 degrees of rotation there at the elbow. 360 degrees of rotation again at the wrist, and this one is on an in and out joint, where this one is on an up and down joint. So that's nice. There's a ball joint up inside here, but because of the armor pieces, let's see how much range of motion that he can actually get. Back crunch, not much. Front crunch, none to speak of. Rotation, can get 360 degrees of rotation. There, I don't think is anything at the waist. If there is, I can't tell it. So, but you do get just a little bit of waggle and maybe a little bit of hula hoop going on there, but not much. The legs can kick forward this far. This armor piece here kind of gets in the way. You see it gets bent up. Back, really not a whole lot because the comma gets in the way. Spread apart, again, the comma kind of gets in the way. You can get about that much out of it with this piece on there. There is a cut at the upper thigh, and it does give you 360 degrees of rotation. There is a double jointed knee. And because of the comma, you can't really tell. You can't really get all of the articulation out of it, but I'm trying. It's pretty tight, that top part of the knee, so you get a pretty good range of motion. It would be better if the comma wasn't in the way, but or even if it was cloth, soft goods. We already looked at the splits. Thigh rotation, nothing, no rotation at the knee, so this is an older leg. No boot cut, so no rotation at the upper shin. Ankles go down that far. They go up slightly. and a forward-facing pin for rocker. On his back, there's the hole, there's the peg, and it just pegs in there. Now for the hose, what I'm going to do is put the gun in his hand first. Sorry for bumping the camera. Dang it. I'm always going to do that, I guess. So we get the gun in there, and then we'll take the hose and just plug it in there. How about that? Went pretty easily. Now the hand looks a little small to hold this gun, so it's going to be a stretch. But you can get it in there. You just have to work at it a little bit. See if we can get the gun back in his hand. There we go. And of course it come out of this hand. So anyway, you just have to work at it a little bit. And the backpack does make him a little back heavy. So he may require a stand. There we go. Just a little wider stance. That helps. And that does it, my friends, for a look at the figure and his accessories. Now it's time to move along to the comparisons. And first of all, I'll start out with some gaming greats. And here's the Gaming Greats Shadow Stormtrooper from The Force Unleashed. Here is the Jet Trooper from Battlefront 2. Here is the Shock Trooper from Battlefront. And from Jedi Fallen Order, the Electro Staff Purge Trooper. Also, from Jedi Fallen Order, the Ewok Shocking Scout Trooper. Again, I don't know if he does that in the game, but if he doesn't, he should. That does it for the gaming greats. This is how he compares up with a Imperial Stormtrooper. And this is the original Black Series Stormtrooper, not the new Mandalorian Stormtrooper. And from Rogue One, the Death Trooper. And here he is with the Imperial Snow Trooper. And yes, I think this comma piece is the exact same. The chest pieces are different. And the shoulder pads, I believe, are the same. Shoulder pads are the same. However, they are inverted from each other. And I don't know if you can see that. Let's bring it closer so you can see it. You see how it's the same shoulder pad, only inverted? And then the forearms are different. The upper legs and the knees are possibly the same, but then the boots are completely different. And here he is with his descendant, I guess you could say, the Imperial Flametrooper from The Mandalorian. And this one is on the newer Mandalorian Stormtrooper body. And from the Bad Batch, here is the Elite Squad Trooper. And let's see how he compares up with other lines. From Marvel Legends, we have Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And I just had troopers jumping off the shelf. For some 7-inch goodness, here is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond figure. And that, my friends, does it for the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Jedi Fallen Order Flametrooper, it's a nice figure. It has nice deco where needed. It's a nice sculpt. Although that head, I've seen that head somewhere else before, and I can't remember if it was on another figure or in some other Star Wars media. I may have seen something like that in Rebels, or it may be the Macquarie Snowtrooper I'm thinking of. I'm not sure. But this guy, you know, maybe they should have made him a little different color. I mean, I'm sure this is how he appeared in the game, but in the game, they should have made him a bit of a different color, maybe. He's a little too snowtroopery looking for me to be a flame trooper. But that's just me. Your opinion and mileage may vary. But nonetheless, it's a nice figure, another nice trooper for the shelf. We don't need no water. Let this Star Destroyer burn. But that does it for the review. I enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you for watching this video and any of my other videos that you may have watched, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or to help support the channel further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.